New from Imprint, number 143 in their range is The Beast, otherwise known as The Beast of War, which came out in 1988, directed by Kevin Reynolds, who did some amazing films like Waterworld, I love it, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, I watched it way too much, and Rapa Nui, which was interesting, a little bit flawed, and amongst other things as well. The Beast of War, or The Beast, came out in 1988 and was an 80s movie I'd never heard of. Never even come across it, with a good cast, an interesting plot, and a movie that is, it doesn't deserve to be unknown as it is. Now, the people who have seen it have let me know that this is a fantastic movie, and yes, completely agree, it is wonderful.
I need a woman!
We open up in Afghanistan, 1981, second year of the Russian invasion there, and we are just kind of watching a small village go about its day-to-day stuff. It's kind of serene, it's idyllic, it's kind of interesting, and then all of a sudden, this tank bursts in and just starts destroying the place as the soldiers burst out, decimating everything, blowing up buildings just for the sake of it. Just brutally killing the villagers there. They leave an indelible mark on the countryside here just by sheer brutality. And they do some horrific things. There's one horrific sequence as they put someone under the tracks of the tank to get them to tell information and then slowly crush them, which is just horrifying. What an opening sequence. It lets you into a lot of the characters there. Even though they're doing these horrible acts, you get a feel for who each of them are. Those that are reluctant to follow this crazed tank commander's orders, those who are happy to revel in the chaos that they're undergoing.
Booby trap him.
Yes, sir.
Twisted and sad.
All right. Don't be an idiot. Don't move.
Then we get the villagers that are left. People that are scarred, who've seen their loved ones torn apart, who are just horrified and looking for vengeance. And they decide to hunt after the tank. So you're kind of with the antagonists of the movie for a long period of time. The people in the tank, as they find themselves lost in a valley with these villagers chasing after them. With an RPG, they have the ability to take the tank down and the knowledge of the land to evade and get to points quicker than the tank can, as it meanders around this valley, struggling to find a way out. As they have their kind of various disagreements, as you kind of see the slowly cracking tank commander as he becomes more brutal and more self-destructive for himself and the team as they go through this, as we see the galvanized idea of the kind of rebels fighting back against the invading force. It is, at its heart, exciting, thrilling, edge of the seat stuff with some complete surprises that I didn't see coming, with some deaths that were really impactful, hitting hard. This is a really well constructed movie, from just the fact of the plot, the way it ticks along, there is no downtime. Every kind of moment is building up the characters or the tensions or the drama that's coming through here, and it just elevates the movie. And when it goes to the action or the thrilling set pieces, it is really pushing the envelope. It had me gripping on to the chair, wondering how it was going to play out. It gets to a kind of finale as one of our characters, Jason Patrick's character, whom I really don't want to go into too much because there are some twists and turns in this one which I feel really need to be seen. But we kind of have him facing off against the tank commander, and it is so rousing, tense, defeatist, uplifting. It has all these different kind of emotions going on, but it's just stunning. The photography is fantastic. The twists and turns that are here are amazing. The kind of barren landscapes, the hardships, and how people survive is really kind of interesting. I think Jason Patric really carries the movie as our kind of protagonist character, one who is on the side of the Russians but can see the fallibility in what they're actually doing. He's a nice kind of mouthpiece for that as well. There's a wonderful line when he says that when did we become the Nazis of this war, which is just a really terrific ideal, pinning everything down to that one kind of statement. The Beast is phenomenal. If you haven't seen it, you gotta check it out. It's amazing. I loved this thing from start to finish. I cannot believe it's an 80s movie I had never heard of that is this good. Oh wow, what a standout release. Tremendous. Pick this up, you will not be sorry. If you've seen it or if you haven't seen it, if you're interested, let me know in the comments your thoughts of the movie in general, because I really want to have a discussion. I want to know if you've picked it up or if you're going to, if you've seen it, and your thoughts. There's more stuff up here if you want to see more of my videos. Don't forget to drop into the description box where there are links to Patreon and membership, which will really help out this channel, and I would strongly appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. And there's a link to the merchandise where you can go and buy some cool Man v Film clothing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on Man v Film.